What's good, my fellow crypto and stock market freaks? It's your boy Kevin, and welcome back to the channel. The crypto market has been choppy, to say the least. A lot of weak hands have folded, they've packed up shop, and they've retreated to their mom's basement to hide until things start heading back up. But these are the times that we should be acquiring. These are the times that we should be buying. Why buy the rip and sell the dip? We want to be doing the exact opposite. Buying low, selling high. That's the name of the game. And I think there's an entire sector of up-and-coming crypto projects that are going to explode on this next buy wave that we're going to see. That is the crypto gaming sector. It's already garnered a ton of attention. A lot of attention is on crypto gaming. That's because it has massive potential. Talking about crypto gaming projects that are trading for $1-2 billion market caps right now that have trillion-dollar potential. And I know that sounds crazy, but it is, in my opinion, gonna happen. A lot of billionaires are gonna be made from the crypto gaming space. And I'm not just saying that for clickbait. I honestly believe that there will be billionaires made from relatively small investments in the crypto gaming space. And today we're going to be talking about a few projects that I think have massive upside potential. Let's break it down. Let's get it. Before we get started, check out the link in the description for Moomoo. It's the broker that I use every single day, commission free. I just moved all my money over to Moomoo, and they're offering you guys 5 free stocks valued up to like 15 grand in free money if you sign up with my link in the description. All right, so I just said that I think the crypto gaming market will make billionaires and a few projects will have trillion-dollar market caps. And I'm not blowing smoke up anybody's ass when I say that. I honestly believe it. Look at Facebook's market cap right now, still up near $625 billion, even after it gave back 30%, 35-40% of its market cap over the last couple of weeks. It was approaching $1 trillion market cap. And whatever you think about Zuckerberg, he's no dummy, right? He took an idea, stole an idea, and he turned it into almost $1 trillion company. Zuckerberg knows that the next wave, right? He got into the social media wave early, and he made a shitload of money from doing so. The next wave of social media is the metaverse. And crypto gaming, you think it's just gaming because it has the word gaming in it. But it is social. It is social media. It's people connecting and interacting together in the metaverse. Even though it's just called gaming, it is going to become the next wave of social media. People are going to be able to connect using these gaming platforms, even if they're not gaming. So just because it has the word gaming in it, don't let that turn you away. This is a social media platform that we're talking about. All of these crypto gaming projects are social media. All right, so let's talk about what projects I think have the most upside. We're not talking about 10, 15x upside. We're talking about much more than that. I honestly believe 10 years from now, there's going to be crypto gaming projects or crypto social media projects that have trillion-dollar market caps. And here on coinmarketcap.com, we can see that the entirety of the crypto gaming market cap is only $28 billion. That's the entire, all these projects put together has a $28 billion market cap. So obviously I think there's value. If I'm making a hot take like that, I think there's value in the crypto gaming space. If you put together Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, if you put together all of these social media platforms, their valuation, that's what we're going to be looking at with these crypto gaming projects all combined. All right, so we all know about Decentraland. Sure, it's exciting, but it's already got a $5-6 billion market cap. We're looking for those big boy winners, not hiding in your mom's basement, looking for 10% returns. All right, the SandBox. I do really like the SandBox. The SandBox, it's already popular. It's already got a decent sized market cap. But what they're doing is really smart. It's smart, and I think this project still has upside. If we look at the chart, let's go back and look at the all-time chart. We're off the highs of $8.40 a token by a considerable amount, right? Right now we're trading down here in the $4 range. You're talking about 100% 2x move back to those all-time highs, and I think that's a real likelihood once we see the overall crypto market start heading back higher. So how are we making money via the SandBox? Are we buying sand, the underlying token, or do you buy the land? I think you can't go wrong in either direction. If you don't want to spend a bunch of money on land in the SandBox, you can just go buy sand, the token for the SandBox project. I think a lot of big corporations, we're already seeing this, are buying land up in the SandBox, and they're using it almost like advertisement. They're going to be hosting events, concerts, that type of thing inside of their land in the SandBox. So once these big businesses start driving up the price, we've seen Atari make purchases, Snoop Dogg's made purchases, and they're making these big purchases, and it sets comps, it sets precedent for these prices of the land to go up. As the land starts to go up, these companies start buying land and start putting on events inside of their land. This thing is going to gain popularity, and it's going to snowball downhill. So if you got in early and bought land, you've already made a ton of money from doing so, but I still think there's opportunity, and this virtual real estate is a pretty cool idea. Now, we all saw what happened with MySpace, and the likelihood is that there is a project that hasn't even been started yet that comes in and takes over this space. That being said, I do think SandBox has a higher reward potential than the downside risk, right? I think you're talking about a literal $1 trillion upside with a project like this. And the downside, sure, there's a lot of risk associated with investing in a startup crypto project like this, but the reward is just so much higher than the risk. So I'm looking at buying the land NFTs or just buying the underlying sand. You can see that there is still a shitload of land to be purchased. A lot. You can see Binance is buying up land. Binance is obviously not stupid. Atari's bought land. Some other big companies have bought land as well. If you can get in early, get this land, hold it, and then a few years from now, I'm thinking it's worth a lot more than it is today. If we go back and look at the SandBox chart, coin market cap, we can see there's upside if you just want to buy the token as well. All right, how about DeRace? DeRace is one that became popular. They are making these NFT horses. You buy the NFT, you go race your horse. And all it takes for one of these crypto projects to absolutely blast off is for one of their games to become a big hit, to trend, everybody to start playing it, and then they build off of that. They start marketing other games in the pipeline to the users that started playing their trending game. I think DeRace, their horse racing game, has the ability to become very popular and start to trend. If that does happen, then this thing is extremely undervalued as the 401st biggest gaming token right now, trading in the $2 region. This thing was way back up. If we go look at the all-time chart, this thing was way back up at $8. Now we're trading around $2. So this thing is a steal in my opinion right here. Has 400% upside back towards those recent highs up at $8 per token. That's a big move, but you're talking about $20, $30 before I would even consider selling DeRace. Coming in at number 3 is Axie Infinity. Axie Infinity reminds me a lot like Pokemon, and once again, you just need one trending game, build off it, build a huge user base, turn it into a social network, and then it's off to the races, and you're talking about an extremely undervalued token, even though it's a bigger gaming market cap, up around $4 billion already. If we look at the chart once again, this thing was way up at 161. Now you're down in the 60s. It's a value at this price, in my opinion, right now. All it takes is for it to start to trend, boom, or the overall crypto market starts to rise again, and these things are going to see big moves. We got to look at these projects like social media projects. That's just my opinion, but that's how I'm looking at it, right? That's how the money is going to be made. That's how these are going to become real investments and not just hype trades. Right now, the 99% of the crypto market is just a hype trade. What I'm looking at is for utility. Where are people going to go and actually spend time using the projects? And right now, one of the main points of that is gaming. What else is crypto being used for? gambling and gaming, and that's pretty much it right now. So that's what I'm focusing on, gaming. I think if these projects are smart and they do it right, they can turn a popular game into a social network and make a ton of money from it, and the coin holders will obviously benefit from that. If you like this video, do me a big solid, hit that like button, check out the links in the description. I love all of you guys, and these are my top gaming cryptos right now. We had the SandBox, we had DeRace, and we had Axe Infinity.